Complex numbers are added by adding the real numbers together and by adding the imaginary numbers together. So let's say we had a plus bi being added to c plus di. So in each one we have a complex number, a real part, and an imaginary part. So you would add a plus c, the real numbers, and then you would add that to the sum of the imaginary numbers, bi plus di, which would become b plus d times I. So for addition, add the real numbers together, add the imaginary numbers together. So let's say you're asked to find the sum of 3 plus 7i plus 5 plus 2i. Step 1, add the real numbers. So the real number in the first complex number is 3, and the real number in the second complex number is 5. So we add those together. 3 plus 5 would give us 8. And now the second step, add the imaginary numbers. 7i is the imaginary number in the first complex number, and 2i is the imaginary number in our second complex number here. So when we add those, 2i plus 7i gives us 9i. So the sum of 3 plus 7i plus 5 plus 2i would give us 8 plus 9i. So for addition, add the real numbers and then add the imaginary numbers. Let's have you try a few practice questions. Question number 1. Find the sum of 4 plus 6i plus 2 plus 7i. Question number 2. Negative 2 plus 10i plus 11 minus 8i. And question number 3. 3 minus 5i plus negative 6 minus 4i. Pause the video, answer these questions, and then press play when you are ready to begin. Question number 1, step 1, add the real numbers. So we had 4 plus 6i plus 2 plus 7i. So our real numbers are 4 and 2, which would give us 6. The second step, add the imaginary numbers. 6i plus 7i gives us 13i. So the sum of 4 plus 6i plus 2 plus 7i is 6 plus 13i. Question number 2. We were asked to find the sum of negative 2 plus 10i plus 11 minus 8i. Step 1, add the real numbers. Negative 2 plus 11 is equal to 9. Step 2, add the imaginary numbers. 10i minus 8i is positive 2i. So the sum of negative 2 plus 10i plus 11 minus 8i is equal to 9 plus 2i. In question number 3, we were asked to find the sum of 3 minus 5i plus negative 6 minus 4i. Step 1, add the real numbers. 3 minus 6 is equal to negative 3. Step 2, add the imaginary numbers. Negative 5i plus negative 4i is equal to negative 9i. So the sum of 3 minus 5i plus negative 6 minus 4i is equal to negative 3 minus 9i.